All Ball reaction.
And listen, everybody, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's get it, man.
Shannon Sharpe, king of sports media. Listen, the domino effect Shannon Sharpe has had on sports media is crazy.
Crazy.
I never knew he had this power. I don't know where this power came from. I'm being honest with you. He lost me as a fan for a bit, but now that he's gone, oh boy, sports media is missing him. Wow. There's no more Undisputed. All of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith is on vacation. ESPN got rid of everybody. Well, they got rid of all the right people and kept all the wrong people. FS1, oh my God. Listen, the Titanic hit them. They all in the water in that freezing ice. Colin, listen, man. Oh, Nick writing them. I don't even know what time they come on no more. I'm being honest with you. Shannon Sharpe right now is the king of sports media. And everyone is waiting to see what he's going to do. Even that retweet. Was it a tweet?
Yeah.
The retweet that he shouted out at Stephen A. Smith, that got more traction and more notice than all of sports TV. Like, literally, I tried to watch First Take the other day, and it's just like, yo, it's horrific.
It's always been without the stars.
It's horrific, man. And even my guy, shout out Colin Cowherd. Oh, my God. Them guys are sinking, man.
I always thought Colin Cowherd was kind of trash. I just knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but it was times where it was okay. Now it's just it's unwatchable. It's literally like everybody's reading the script. It's like nobody, and this is where Dan Le Batard may be talking about where he has a point. My opinion, I'm not a professional yet, but I love sports. I'm in love with sports. I would do this whether I get paid or not, and I'm not getting paid, and I will still do it. There's no passion with these guys. You can tell it's literally for a check. You can tell they only talk about big names. They don't talk, like, it's bad. And now everything is clickbait. When you see the legends, excuse me, when you see the legends,
You want your water?
Oh, when you see the big dogs, no, I'm all right, thank you. When you see the legends, when you see the big dogs doing clickbait, I told you, I won't be surprised if Stephen A. Smith and Dan Le Batard before these rants are on the phone with each other. And now everybody's coming to YouTube. Leave us alone. Remember, y'all threw shots at YouTube. Y'all throw shots at all the platforms, you know, like this. That, you know, quote unquote, we don't play. We didn't go to school, all this and all that. Let us be. Now, I see why people ain't like Kwame Brown. Listen, man, this domino effect that Shannon Sharpe started, I love it. Because, and I'll let you go. And let me just make my last point. Shannon Sharpe exposed a lot of guys. I think Skip Bayless got exposed. I think FS1 got exposed. And I think ESPN is getting exposed now with Dan Le Batard. Guys can't hold their own. I'm sorry.
The first thing, first of all, you mentioned Kwame Brown. Yo, Kwame, I like what you do. Get your money. You got YouTube popping. But he cannot hold down a morning show. He cannot make me more interested. What am I learning from basketball with Kwame Brown?
But it's not, no. Excuse me. It ain't about Kwame Brown holding down a morning show. He's not trying to hold down a morning show. What I'm saying is these guys is bringing certain things to the light.
I get that. But that, again, so how much complaining are we going to do?
It ain't
Dan
about
Le Batard and Kwame Brown.
But it's not about complaining to me. It's about we tired of sounding and looking stupid.
Listen, man.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Dan Le Batard. Like, he threw shots at Colin Cowherd yesterday again, because Colin Cowherd went out of his way, said Justin Field is a bust, whatever. That's what Colin Cowherd been doing. That's what brings the check in. That's for the big corporations. It is what it is. I'm going to sound like a broken record when I say that, but, like, yeah, we need the balance. Yesterday we talked about Howard Cosell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fish, man. Fish is an aficionado out here.
Yes, big shout out
Fish. Aficionado.
He schooled us yesterday. Crazy.
To bring up Howard Cosell and then bring
amazing.
up Gifford. Because that was
he brought up OJ. He brought up a whole lot of guys, man, just in that sports media. But go ahead.
Do you remember Regis and Kathy Lee? Oh, Kathy Lee Gifford. That was his wife.
Yeah, come on, man.
So Frank Gifford was a big time mogul in New York City in media in general, and he provided the balance for Howard Cosell.
Yes.
Again, there is no balance in this day and age. Like Fox News talks about they're not fair and balanced. Ain't nobody fair and balanced. They're all lying.
Agreed.
So everybody got to go to their own. You know, nowadays on your phone. You kind of like gotta, it's customizable. Like, I want to watch this, I want to watch that. Like, YouTube is the devil for me. That shit, Netflix, none of that shit got my attention. YouTube knows exactly what I want to watch at any given time, and I'll stay on there for like this.
I'm on YouTube while I'm watching TV at the same time, trying to eat, yell at kids. Talk. It's ridiculous.
Yo, so
ridiculous.
Now, what did ESPN do? Again, the owner or the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, they own ESPN. Right. What he said, yo, we're willing to sell off a piece of ESPN because I don't even believe in this shit no more.
Yeah, but go ahead.
So remember, they own a major part of Hulu.
All right, your opinion, because you're a smart brother. Why do you think he feels like that? Why doesn't he believe anymore? Because the
jig is up. Everything is on YouTube, and now big bank is taking little bank.
Now, can I say something?
Of course.
Who said a long time ago that these conglomerates, these big networks, need to start reaching out to the little guys?
Oh, come on now.
No. Who said that though?
AllBall TV.
Like, and not trying to brag, but how long I've been saying that? I come from an era where if I got $100 million and I know a guy that's making $100,000, but he's more charismatic than me, he's more entertaining than me, he may be better looking than me, he has more friends than me, people like him more, and he's doing the same thing I'm doing, you know what I'm supposed to do? We need that guy on the team.
That's not the reality of things, man.
That's what it's supposed to be, though.
But in real life, the reality of any dynasty in human history is that the people become conservative. The older you get, the more conservative you become, especially when you start stacking up like that. I own a bunch of stuff. Stephen A. Smith ain't giving up his spot. You said it the other day. Why would Malika Andrews give up? What you said, skirt steak every day or tomahawk steak for some hot dogs.
But I don't expect nobody to give their spot up. But your spot is going to be taken. That's what's going to happen if you don't do it right and you secure and take, like it's supposed to be done the right way. Guys like Stephen A., I'm going to say this, and I've always said this. Nobody's bringing nobody along. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with, you see AllBallTV, we show love to everybody. Everybody. I have a problem with anybody that's done something and perfected their craft for 30 plus years and they don't bring nobody under the wing.
I'm gonna have to give Stephen A. his props.
Go ahead.
He brought the number one basketball YouTube guy on his channel. He knows it's all about sharing algorithm. It benefits him, yes.
When did he do that?
As soon as he got to YouTube.
How long has he been around?
Who?
Stephen A. Smith.
Come on now, forever.
All right then. What are you talking about?
Because, but again, why would I change my mold, my model, if it's working and we're all winning? Stephen A. Smith got the power to go, yo, I don't want Max Kellerman on my show because the show ain't dope like that. Right. That's his opinion. So he felt so wholeheartedly about it. Is it grimy in the way that he did it? Yes.
Super grimy.
Because he didn't talk to Max. Clearly, Max ain't messing with you. Clearly, right? So, but his opinion still stands. In terms of entertainment value, we know Stephen A. Smith is one of the most entertaining dudes on television, not just sports, right? And he went and he bet on himself and said, yo, get Max out of here, man. Like, it's either me or him. Like, this is not going to work. What does he do? Go to YouTube. What am I going to start doing? Look what he's doing now.
But look at
beefing with Dan Le Batard.
But look at the lengths that they have to go to be entertaining. They're not entertaining on their own. It's looking like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Because people can look at me and go, we don't like. Nobody's going to like everything. I have no problem with that.
Right.
But as entertaining as Stephen A. Smith is and was, today is looking corny. I'm just being honest with you. It's looking scripted and it's looking fake. Everybody looks fake on TV now. It seems like everybody's just scrambling because, once again, nobody's watching none of these networks.
I could say the same about Shannon Sharpe, bro.
I disagree.
All that shit looked like it was all planned to have a black and mild and all that other stuff after a while.
I disagree.
1,000%. I think they're all caricatures. I just think they're good at what they do. They're Muppets. All of them are a bunch of Muppets, but they're on TV, bro. Like, I don't like what am I gonna complain about? Stephen A. Smith is making
Shannon Sharpe stopped sports media since he left Skip.
Okay. No, hold on, whoa. See, now we're being disingenuous. Shout out to All We Live Fleet. What up, Fleet? Now we're being disingenuous.
Go ahead.
It's off season. Stephen A. Smith is on vacation for a reason.
Okay.
Skip Bayless is on vacation. These guys took a. Shannon Sharpe is on vacation.
Okay. What's the coincidence? Everybody. What's the coincidence? Everybody taking vacation
During when?
Yeah, when shit going down.
When it's NFL season's done, basketball season's done.
Okay.
That's their primary source. Get out of here, old boy.
Okay.
So it ain't just Shannon Sharpe.
Okay.
Shannon Sharpe took a vacation time when he knew it was downtime.
Okay.
So they're gonna have a big comeback. All of them. This is what they're building up to, a prime time content creation.
And I guarantee you, trash.
Who?
When Skip come back, when Stephen A come back, I guarantee you we could bet a Corona and 2 Patalitos.
2 Presidentes.
That shit gonna be trash. Watch. You know why? Because nobody is genuine no more. It's all about clickbait. It's not about it's just about clickbait, man. That's it. And
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I gotta say this. I think Skip Bayless is genuine.
Okay.
I think he's a genuine jerk. Just like Malika Andrews. Genuine jerk. They just don't like we don't like what they say. But that, I think he means all that crazy.
I don't like what they say. I don't like how they look. I don't
everything
like nothing about none
and then
of
the
them.
fact that you coming back on tomorrow? Like, listen. So I think he is genuine. I think Shannon Sharpe, and
today is Friday. So Stephen A, shouldn't he have said something already?
it's building up. No, he's saving it for his show and whatever time it's gonna post up.
No, but didn't he say Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, for whatever
For his
time,
show.
And what time does that come on?
I don't know.
Look at my face. I ain't looking forward to none of that shit. What
All
build
these
up?
shenanigans. Nah, yes you are.
No, I'm not. How?
Listen,
How?
because he's gonna clap back at Dan
I
Lebatard.
didn't YouTube it yet, and I've been on YouTube since 5 this morning.
Okay, you won't.
Yeah, no, all right, but I'm just saying.
But you know, once again, you stop watching First Take, and a bunch of people are. And you know what? Another name we forgot yesterday. Shout out to JJ Redick. JJ Redick is probably gonna have a way better sports media career than a basketball career. He already has damn near 1 million followers on YouTube.
He had a solid basketball career. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, but he was never. JJ Redick was never this relevant with basketball as he is today. Way more relevant today as breaking down the game.
He's one of the greatest Duke players to ever come out of Duke.
Okay,
You can't take that
okay.
lesson. I'm just saying.
So his Duke career, compare his Duke career to what's happening now with sports, with his sports media career.
All right, but it's too early. I'm just being honest. It's too early.
It might be. Fish told us it was too early for Shannon Sharpe because he brought up O.J. Simpson and Ahmad Rashad. So
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Shout out to J.J. Redick. He's one of these. He might have. He's on his way to possibly. It looks like. Just like basketball players, we could tell, like, if he stays healthy, that's a Hall of Fame career. If JJ Redick stays on this track, this is a possible Hall of Fame sports media career.
But I'm gonna tell you what might hurt JJ Redick. And I like JJ on TV. It's gonna be hard for him to be himself. Listen, man, you can't say what he says all the time. Of course, on YouTube, you can do what you want. It's your platform. So that's why I think a lot of these guys, that's why I think these networks, they in the pickle, man. Because, you want to be able to get everything out of these guys. Pause. And it's like, if I can't be myself, like, look what they done did to my guy Jalen Rose, man.
What did they do to him?
And they turned him into I don't know what.
He turned himself into that, man.
Right, but what I'm saying is they have a part, they play a part in that. You ain't gonna make me apologize and then fire me. Now look, you know Will Smith remember in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where they got to torch you out.
Jeff.
You got to torch me out. I done show. One of my favorite shows. Call me George Costanza. I'm showing up at work like I ain't get fired. Look, I done show. Look, live on air. Look what we talk about today.
You know who he was playing though. George Costanza was.
Who?
Larry David.
Come on. Oh yeah, the writer. But look, one of my favorite shows, Seinfeld. Call me George Costanza. You make me apologize. You make me look crazy on TV, and then you fire me. I would have showed up
the next day.
Yep, like this.
But that's
sat right down.
But that's my problem. Skip Bayless seems genuine. Shannon Sharpe, he's as much as he's a character and all that. He's a caricature. He still seems genuine because again, I wanted to revisit that topic. You said something about people don't sound passionate and all that.
They don't.
We can't. Shannon Sharpe's passion is irrefutable because we've seen it on the field. And this guy being this intense, trying to be funny and trying to be a showman, he is that intense. And I feel the same way about Stephen A. Smith and these guys, bro. That is not easy coming in every day to do that every single day.
No. Let me get one thing straight. Their goatness and their legendariness, if that's a word, can never be taken away. To be able to talk in whole people for hours, sometimes days, you're a different animal.
Don't you think that's part of
whatever coffee y'all drinking?
Don't you think that's part of Stephen A.
Whatever
Smith's?
lines y'all skiing on? Listen, man. Big shout out to y'all, man. What coffee companies is that?
Don't you think that's a part of like having to talk all day long, bro? That's a job. You're gonna mess up. Imagine the camera being on you, right? But imagine the camera being on you 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up doing something maybe worse than Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
You might have to apologize. Again, that's a lot of bread we're talking about. So Jalen Rose, remember Jalen Rose, not for nothing. You ain't entertaining. So for them to tell you, you better go apologize.
But in the beginning, what made me a fan was he was honest and real. And that's what a lot of sports media is missing. They missing honesty. They missing genuine. They missing real. They take I listen. Get all the money you can get. Who turned down $200 million? We can all talk that mess all we want. So I'm not saying don't get your money, but these networks got to understand. You got to start having some substance. Like you can't just keep clickbaiting every day.
Yeah. People
are getting smart every day. Listen, man, it's 2-year-old babies that can work an iPad better than me, and I'm 45.
Right.
So you can't fool nobody no more. We on our platform all day, every day. We on live with all our people, and everybody say the same thing. We all listen to each other.
1000%.
And yo, I mean, me faithfully, no job. I'm getting up 5 in the morning to watch Sports Center.
Right.
With no job.
Right.
Alarm clock set.
Yeah.
Apple Jacks. You know, cut the top of your mouth. I don't even care.
Captain Crunch does that to me. Yeah.
Sports Center till about 8, 9 o'clock. Then I take my nap.
And it's the same show.
Come on, right? And I'm watching the repeats. So nobody's doing that no more. And to me, a big reason why is we see now. We smarter now, man. Like
hold on. Not for nothing. Shout out to Dan Patrick. He's about He's about to retire. He said he announced his retirement in 2027. Rich Eisen.
Yeah. Big shout out to
Stuart Scott. God bless the dead.
Man, yes. Go.
Countless others. Chris Berman.
Yes.
Well, listen, man. None of y'all do highlights like them.
Chris Berman. Listen, man.
Boom.
Listen. Go.
What?
Go. But this is what I'm saying.
Hold on. But that's what I'm saying. All these guys, all the personalities went off, and Dan Patrick has his own show. Rich Eisen has his own show. We needed them to do these 10-minute highlights. Like, that's gone now. You have C, D, Z list celebrities. No disrespect to none of you guys. But y'all ain't them. These guys are legendary, Mount Rushmore, highlight real mother lovers.
My man Chris Berman.
I love Chris Berman. And what's my man that used to play for the Broncos? The black dude used to sit next to him?
I forgot my man's name.
Wow.
I know. But you know what's crazy? No exaggeration. If Chris Berman wasn't commentating some of the football games, I'm not watching the game.
Well, not commentating. He did the highlights.
No, not commentating. But I'm saying when they put on the highlights and he's not doing the highlights, I turn. I cut it back on when the game come back on.
Tom Jackson.
Yes. My man, look. He got the piece on. Yeah, my man Tom Jackson.
Nah. Tom Jackson. No.
Hold on.
Not him. Not the black dude that was sitting next to Chris Berman. That's not him.
Oh, all right. Big shout out to him though.
Yeah.
Okay. He definitely got the Nino Brown piece. Definitely.
Wait. You ain't talking about Jim Brown that be on CBS with the crazy, what you call that shine joint that your man Carlos Boozer got?
Listen, man.
He looks crazy.
Listen, man. Carlos Boozer. Go. First person I seen with spray paint fade. That's crazy. How you got a
spray paint fade is nuts.
A spray paint ball head is crazy.
And then you go out to go play an NBA game for 2 hours. That's gonna drip through your fudging pause. I
Big shout
cursed.
out to
Damn
him.
it, I messed up.
His 2 sons, some of the best in the country, man. Big shout out him. But
Right. Shout out to them. Hell
but
yeah.
but look at everything we're talking about is due to Shannon Sharpe. That's all I'm saying. This man, people gonna have to start respecting his legendary, whether you want to like it or not. A lot of these things happening, the effect it's having on ESPN and Fox Sports, guys getting fired, gotta clear out some cap space as if they're an NBA team, because we're gonna have to get this guy the bag. They just got, remember, my guy over there.
Where, ESPN?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, the GOAT.
Come on, man.
Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee over there, they cleared some space for him.
Listen. I can't wait. If ESPN does this right, the potential.
Listen.
I'm trying to think of a show that I can remember. I told y'all before that when it was Dion, LaDainian Tomlinson, who was okay, Marshall Faulk sometimes, they were okay, but it was Dion and Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah, some guys are just fit for TV.
Yo, Dion and Shannon Sharpe was must-see TV. They did not belong on an NFL network, did not know what they were doing.
Listen, them two, Michael Irvin.
Oh, my God.
Bruh, some guys, it's just must-see TV, man. Like it's not even close.
Like, you know what Jalen Rose reminds me of? Going on TV? Randy Moss. What a disappointment. I hate watching Randy Moss. No disrespect, Randy. You talk about ultra Hall of Fame
that's my
career,
guy.
and you go on TV and you sound like that?
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm good, Randy. You don't make me watch football.
Yeah, Randy can get off TV.
Listen, man.
But I'm being honest.
Where's Chris Carter?
You know where. You keep it too real. Listen, you can't keep it that real and be on TV. Chris Carter need his own podcast on YouTube.
Listen,
I need to see and hear Chris Carter.
The way they shoveled him off the screen, like your man on a Apollo stage.
Listen, you want to hear a dynamic duo that will shut everybody down?
Who?
Chris Carter and Shannon Sharpe. Listen, 2 of the guys that was on the field that they game backed up what they said to you. Listen, man.
Let me tell you something. Chris Carter,
one of the greatest wide receivers, got some of the greatest hands in sports history.
Right now, sports, if we were at ESPN, we're giving you free advice.
Go get Chris Carter.
Bob Iger, holla at us, Bob. You want to sell some shares? Sell it to us.
Look, and let him loose. You got to let Chris Carter loose.
Listen, the best
Chris Carter family played with Michael Jordan when they was young.
Come on.
And he could play basketball. And he know the game. His brothers and them was in the league.
And speaking of skiing, he was skiing on the Eagles, too.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, he was skiing.
Yeah.
Wait, buddy,
yeah, come on, man. Come on.
But here's the best possible sports media show I could think of for football, because ESPN is doing this.
Right.
You got Shannon Sharpe. You got Pat McAfee. That's insane already.
And you bring in Chris Carter?
Chris Carter. Now, they need a guy in the middle. Who would you bring in to be like the...
I'm going to be honest. Michael Irvin.
Nah. You could bring Mike on. But I'm talking about the person with like Ernie Johnson. We need an Ernie Johnson up there.
You need an Ernie?
And I don't know. See, we don't talk about that enough. You guys keep pointing to like all the form of players.
Ernie, GOAT.
Oh, Ernie Johnson's a GOAT.
GOAT.
The guy, Mike, what's his name? Mike Breen? Or Mike, not Mike Breen, from that used to be on Mike and Mike's show. He's okay.
But Ernie Johnson, GOAT.
Ernie Johnson would be
GOAT. No, but they already got their crew. But I understand what you're saying. That's
they need that guy.
That's something that we can talk about another day or later. But they definitely need a mediator.
But
you need a respectful. Like, I'm being honest. You need somebody that they respect. Like Shaq, Charles, Jet. They respect Ernie.
Yeah.
That's their guy.
Yeah.
So you can't get nobody around these guys. Remember, these is Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Remember, Ernie is around some of the greatest ball players that ever played.
Right.
Charles Barkley, arguably one of the greatest power forwards ever.
Right.
Shaq, one of the greatest centers ever.
Right.
Kenny Smith, one of the greatest point guards to come out of New York City, back-to-back champion.
Yeah.
So just imagine guys like that respecting you.
Yeah.
So you being on a podium with a Jackson, a Shannon Sharpe, a Pat McAfee, bro, you got to be a bad man. So
these are media. So the ESPN got the core with you. I mean, Stephen A. It will be dope if Stephen A. Smith is up there too, right? But it'll be Pat McAfee and Shannon Sharpe and these dudes, Michael Irvin and them, just teeing off on them. Like, bro, are you serious? Have you even played football?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You got
like, if they make him a punching bag, because that's what I want to see. Like, yo, Stephen A. talk a lot of mess.
That's why they better be careful with trying to pair up Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe.
Right.
You better be careful because you listen.
Talk about
what
it.
Jalen Rose did to Skip before.
Right.
Watered down Pistol Pete.
Right.
Shannon Sharpe would do that to everybody.
Shannon Sharpe needs to do that.
You understand what I'm saying?
He needs to remember that. I keep talking about that highlight. Pick up that red phone. Y'all need to call the National Guard because we are killing them out here.
Listen,
Shannon Sharpe is dead funny.
One of the greatest shit talkers of all time.
Listen,
Come on,
man. Like, subscribe, comment.
Share.
Are we crazy?
AllBallTV.
Are we bugging Fabian Perspective? All-Ball TV,
Yes.
All-Ball Reaction.
Are we putting too much sauce on Shannon Sharpe? Are we putting them too much up there? My opinion, I don't think so. Look at the domino effect. It's no coincidence. The world is waiting to see what Shannon Sharpe is going to do. Numerous former players, current players come out. They don't like Skip. Ain't nobody thinking about Skip. Us, we may be thinking about like seeing who's going to be the host, what is going to happen. But everybody waiting to see what Shannon Sharpe going to do.
We waiting on Skip too.
You are, not me. I ain't waiting on Skip. I told you, I'm going to find my clip. What I said. Let it burn to the ground. Big shout out Kim and Mace. It is what it is. I like what Mace said. I don't want nobody to help him.
In the culture.
Yeah. Hold your own.
Yeah.
Hold your own.
Yeah.
Hold your own. If you one of the GOATs, hold your own and just ride out in the sunset and talk about LeBron until you retire.
I think he's going to switch everything up. I think someone competitive like that, you put more odds against him, I think it's fuel to the fire.
Listen, when you've been like that for basically your whole life, all he's going to do is do the same show but try to trick us like it's reinvented. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same way.
You've been doubting Skip all summer. Skip told you August 28th is doomsday. Yo, Skip.
All right.
I believe in you.
Yeah, doomsday.
I believe in you, Skip.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, doomsday. Your day is doomed.
Yo, this shit got all ball here. Y'all know my motto. They scared, but I'm not. Listen,
From Santo Domingo to Nueva York, it's your boy Fabian PerspecTV, and it's all ball reaction.
man. Listen, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's get it, man.